Hello guys, welcome to Approach the Yuri. I know it has been forever since I posted a video and I am aiming to fix that. And so without further ado, let's jump into our brand new video. So South Korea inadvertently created a drama that was actually LGBTQ+ without their knowledge. And they accomplished this through the characters of Heedo and Yurim. Now in the South Korean drama 2521, set during two time periods, the first being the early 90s at the height of the South Korean financial crisis, and the second time period being set during the current COVID pandemic. The story revolves around a young teen fencer prodigy named Heedo, who loses her father when she was young and who struggles to make a meaningful connection with her mother, a famous broadcast journalist who puts her career above all else. On the second timeline, we actually see that it's Heedo's daughter who's struggling with basically wanting to keep with ballet because she let the pressure of not succeeding kind of kill her dreams. That is until her daughter finds her diary, hence how we end up in the 90s. In the series, we see that young Heedo has fallen in love with a very hardworking young man named Yijin Ba. Now, Yijin's family has gone bankrupt right after he graduated from high school. Due to this, he had to let go of his dreams of being an astronaut and working for NASA and take small jobs to survive and try to get his family back together, while his dad is in hiding from debt collectors and his mother and younger brother go to the mother's hometown in the country or seaside to live with her brother. Now this story would seem to play out as a very sweet, coming-of-age K-drama that Korea does so well. That is, until we are introduced to Yurim. Now, Yurim is a professional fencer who has already won a gold medal for South Korea. Unlike Heedo, her family is very poor and her father has to drive a truck to help pay for her fencing lessons while her mother runs a small restaurant. Throughout the series, we see the impact her family life has on her, and it kind of makes her out to be pretty unlikable in the beginning. Now, Heedo has a strong infatuation for Yurim. Having first seen her on TV receiving her first gold medal, Heedo would spend countless days showing up at Yurim's school just to watch her train through her school window. After Heedo's own school decides to kill her fencing team, she ends up transferring to Yurim's school and joining her fencing team. This starts all of the romantic tropes that we are used to seeing in a K-drama. The girls meeting and becoming enemies, the girls finding out that they have been actually each other's pen pals for probably months or even years without knowing, leading them to become very close friends to the point where they're very inseparable. And the concern they have for each other, for me, especially as a queer person, seeing this on a show, kind of borders a lot to gay panic and more in the queer universe than anything heterosexual I've ever seen. Another odd thing about this is that most of the time, Yijin and Heedo seem to be doing their own things and growing as people apart, while Heedo and Yurim have more of the couples issues you see in K-dramas, like separation anxiety and dependent issues. It's just very strange. But South Korea has to have a heterosexual main couple, so Heedo and Yijin and Yurim and Ji-Won-moon were pushed on us. And though I did enjoy a lot of the side characters immensely, I was much more engaged whenever Heedo and Yurim were on the screen. I mean, the two girls went through so much and had so much chemistry that I felt like I was watching the show specifically just for them. Now, South Korea is still very behind in progression in terms of LGBTQ+, but honestly, if they keep unintentionally doing stories like this, then my queer little heart will still be happy. If you haven't subscribed to Approach the Yuri, then it's very easy to do. Click here and here. And make sure the notifications say all so you know when I post. And make sure to follow us on our new Approach the Yuri Instagram account. Until next time, bye guys!